as we return to our little experiment on equal rights for women, we find that Liz and Iris, who have demanded these rights, have caught up with their husbands and, in fact, have just finished a bountiful dinner.
Meal like that deserves a good cigar. Care for a cigar, boy?
Yeah, thanks. Don't mind if I do.
Cigar, Iris?
Ha ha.
Cigar, Liz?
Joke's over, Rudolph.
Thanks, Mr. Atterbury. Don't mind if I do.
Liz!
Who says women can't smoke cigars?
Well, nobody says so, but they just don't.
Well, things are going to be different from now on.
Oh, now look.
No. Let her alone, boy. This should be interesting. Here you are, Liz.
Thank you. Smells good.
Yeah, it'll smell even better if you take the cellophane off.
Oh. Okay, what do I do now?
You bite off the end.
Wise guy, huh? Come on, what do I do now?
He's serious, Liz. You're supposed to bite off the end.
Oh, well, okay. There. Now give me a light, bud.
Hey, wait a minute, Liz. What did you do with the end of the cigar?
Huh?
What did you do with the end you bit off?
I swallowed it.
Oh, no, you're supposed to throw that little end away.
Well, it's a fine time to tell me. I thought the tip was the best part.
That's a cigar, not a piece of asparagus. Now, here's a light.
Thanks.
How is it, Liz? I think I'll try one.
Oh, it's great. Just great. There's nothing like a good cigar.
Liz, are you all right? Oh, it's great. Really great, Iris. Never mind, I just canceled my order. They are a little stronger than the chocolate ones I learned on.
Well, shall we go?
I think we're all finished. Care for anything else, Liz? A pipe, rub down, aftershave lotion?
Thank you, no.
Oh, waiter.
Yes, sir. Something else for you?
Could we have the check, please?
Yes, sir. I'll add it right away.
Make it 4 separate checks.
Yes, sir. I beg your pardon.
You heard him. 4 separate checks.
Right away, sir.
Rudolph, what do you think you're doing?
Equal rights, Lotus Bud. Equal rights.
Well, I don't suppose you're going to pay for my dinner either, George.
And take away your constitutional freedom? Oh, I wouldn't do a thing like that to you, Liz.
Thanks. And I would order lobster thermidor instead of hamburger.
Well, here's my money, waiter.
Yes, sir.
And here's mine.
Iris, pay my check, will you?
Well, I came out without a cent. I'm going to have to put the bite on you for some money.
You took the bite right out of my mouth.
Well, don't you have any money either?
Not even mad money. George.
Yeah?
George, will you lend us some money on a strictly business basis?
Well, Mrs. Cooper, I don't handle the loan department. Let me refer you to the president of our bank, Mr. Atterbury.
We're dead.
Mr. Atterbury, this young lady would like to see you about a loan.
Oh, fine. The bank is always happy to make a loan to responsible people.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Atterbury.
You have some identification?
Oh, now, really?
Well, you have an honest face. I think the loan can be arranged.
I should hope so.
Just come down and see our credit manager first thing in the morning.
Well, Liz, now what do we do?
Madam, this check must be taken care of.
Keep your apron on, Bud. It will be. Just hand us a dish towel and lead us to the kitchen. Come on, Iris.
Gentlemen.
Gosh, I wish I could help them, don't you, George?
Yes, if they were poor, defenseless women, we could.
Aren't they women?
No.
What are they?
People.
Huh?
For goodness sake, sit down, boy. Stop pacing the floor.
Well, we've been home a long time, Mr. Atterbury, and the girls aren't here yet.
Don't worry. They'll be here soon, dragging their equal rights behind them. I think this should have taught them a lesson.
It was funny to see their faces as they marched off into the kitchen.
Yeah, with Iris rolling up the sleeves on her coat.
Yeah.
Those mink are going to have dishpan paws tomorrow.
I can just see them.
Yeah, so can I. Oh, we're a couple of top-notch nasties, boy. Well, they asked for it.
Liz, we've been sitting here for an hour. The man gave us car fare. Let's go home.
No,
Well, what are we going to do, stay here all night?
I don't know. What would a man do in a case like this?
He'd go to a Turkish bath. Want to go?
He would not. He'd go out and have himself a gay old time, call up his wife and tell her he was working late.
If we use a nickel to call up, one of us will have to run home and back of the streetcar.
Iris, let's do it. We'll call up and give them a little of their own medicine. Come on.
Well, I don't get it, Liz.
I'll call up and tell them we're working late, and you make a noise in the background like a party is going on with men and women having a gay time.
How can I make a noise like that?
Force yourself. Now, here's the phone. Now, don't start till I give you the sign, remember.
Okay.
Hello?
Hello, George.
Liz. It's the girls. Good. Are you finished? Do you want us to come down for you?
No, we're not finished, George. We're still working.
Oh, no kidding.
Uh-huh.
Well, how long will it be?
Well, I just can't say, dear. There's a lot of work to be done. It piles up, you know. Go ahead, Iris.
You should see that. Iris, let's face it, you're gorgeous.
Well, I'll be home as soon as I can, George.
Oh, wait a minute. Are you sure you're working? What's all that noise in the background?
Hooray! Yahoo!
What noise?
Come here, you.
That noise.
Oh, that. Well, those are just the dishwashers. Well, I have to go now, dear. The sinks are loaded.
Sounds like the dishwashers are, too. Are you sure you're washing dishes?
Wait a minute, dear. Quiet, fellas. Do you think my husband's stupid or something?
Oh, tell him to hang up. Come on, baby, let's dance.
Oh, stop. Well, goodbye, George.
Liz, where are you?
I'm working.
Liz, you come home this minute.
Baby, don't you think I'd rather be there with you than slaving down here?
Iris, let's face it. You're gorgeous.
Liz, I'm coming down to get you.
Well, we're not at the restaurant. We met a nice man who had some dishes to wash in his apartment.
What?
Well, you just stay there. We'll call you when we're through. Goodbye.
Liz!
Oh, Iris, he fell for her like a ton of bricks. Iris, where are you?
Looking for your friend?
Yeah, where'd she go?
The bartender put her out. She was plastered.
She was not. She was perfectly all right.
Sure. That's why she was hugging that palm tree and saying, let's face it, you're gorgeous.
George, will you please sit down? You're making me dizzy stalking back and forth.
Well, don't look.
What?
Well, don't look, sir. I'm sorry, I can't help it. It's been 2 hours since they phoned.
Well, I'm not worried. Don't you see what they're doing? Trying to get even with us for that dishwashing trick.
Yeah, but I heard party sounds in the background.
Imagination. Now, when they do come home, we'll really throw a scare into them.
Oh.
We'll give them an equal right. The right to get out and earn a living for the family while we go to tease and have our hair done.
Oh, that's real dirty.
Yeah, they couldn't take us up on it. In the meantime, you don't see me worrying about that party they're supposed to be on.
Oh, gee, I wish I had your control.
It's really wisdom, boy.
It's ringing, Liz.
Hello?
Rudolph, how are you?
Yippee! Come on, everybody!
Iris?
I just wanted to tell you we're still working, honey. Listen, they're playing our song.
Come here, Red. You fracture me.
Where are you?
Working, honey. In the office.
You haven't got an office. Iris, you get back here this minute. You're not fooling me. I know where you come home.
Goodbye, dear. I'll be there as soon as I can. Yippee! Red! Go, Iris!
All right, girls, outside.
Wait a minute. I can explain. Well, they're still here. I can smell their cigars.
Or is that you? Don't mention that word.
Well, so here you are.
Yes, I'm so sorry that work took so long.
Well, this is a fine time to be getting home.
Well, you often get home this late. Equal rights, remember?
Oh, yes, we remember. In fact, we're all for it.
Well, we're tired of working, and you seem to enjoy it so much tonight that we're going to let you go out and earn the living for us.
Now, see here, Rudolph, that's going too far. I refuse.
Wait a minute, Iris. You don't either. We accept.
Well, Liz, it isn't fair.
Oh, yes, it is. Remember, George and Mr. Atterbury have to stay home and do the housework and the cooking.
Yeah.
Oh, now, wait a minute. This whole thing has gone too far. I refuse.
Boy, hold it. We accept. Why, we can do the housework and cooking with one potholder tied behind us.
What makes you so sure?
Well, I'll do exactly what you do. I'll loll around in a housecoat with my hair up in curlers, munching bonbons, and about 5 o'clock I'll yell, "Hilda, put something on for dinner!"
Yeah, and I can do the same thing with Katie. It's a deal.
Starting tomorrow?
Why not?
Okay? Oh, what's so funny?
Tomorrow's Thursday. It's Meg's day off.
Yes, Lucille. Do we travel tonight?
Do we travel tonight? Hold on tight, Robert. We're off for merry old England. A little roast beef music, Willie.
Well, here I am in England. Oh, pardon me. What town is this? Is it Nottingham-on-Thames?
No.
Is it Stratford-on-Avon?
What's that?
I said, is it Stratford-on-Avon?
No.
Well, what is it?
It's creeping up on Commercial.
You see, that's right near pudding on Jell-O.
Pudding on Jell-O?
Oh, that's very good. I wish I'd said that.
You just did.
Oh, pooh, I knew I'd heard it someplace.
Look, madam, I'd like to test your British sense of humor.
Oh, pip, chitty-o, here we go, knock it.
All right, now listen. I'm looking at a picture of someone in my family. It's not my father, it's not my mother, it's not my sister, and it's not my brother. Who is it?
Oh, that's very good.
Just a second. Who is it?
Well, how should I know, old bean? You didn't show me the picture.
Oh, what's the use? It's a picture of me.
Oh, I thought it might have something to do with Jell-O puddings. Let me try it on my friend here. Oh, Clement.
Yes, did you call me?
Yes, I'm looking at a picture of a relative, you see. It's not my father, it's not my mother, it's not my sister, nor my brother. Who is it?
It's you.
No, it isn't. It's him.
Oh, yes, of course. How stupid of me. Stupid. Yes. Well, now, stupid. Yes. Well, now, I have one for you. What puddings are a trio of treats, nourishing and a swell dessert for the kids?
Well got up. Give me a hint.
The answer is Jell-O puddings. Jell-O chocolate pudding, delicious with deep down chocolatey goodness. Jell-O butterscotch pudding with that buttery brown sugar flavor. And Jell-O vanilla pudding, rich and smooth as cream.
These Americans know everything. Cut him dead.
Now, riddle me this. All you do is add milk, and Jell-O puddings take only about 5 minutes to cook to velvety rich perfection.
Splendid.
I don't think that's much of a riddle.
I know, you blasted colonial, but it keeps us working. Good night.
Be sure to listen to Lucille Ball in My Favorite Husband again next week, presented by
J-E-L-L. Oh, the big red letters stand for the Jell-O family. Oh, the big red letters stand for the Jell-O family. That's Jell-O.
Yum, yum, yum.
Jell-O puddings.
Yum, yum, yum.
Jell-O tapioca puddings, yes, sirree.
Bob Lamont speaking.
Transcribed over CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
The next hour is brought to you by John Paul Mitchell Systems, the world's leader in hair care products and styling tools. Visit www.paulmitchell.com today.
Frontier Town, the saga of the Roaring West. Frontier Town. El Paso, Cheyenne, Calgary, Tombstone. Frontier Town. Here is the adventurous story of the early West, the tamed and the untamed. From the Pecos to Powder River, Dodge City to Poker Flat. These are the towns they fought to live in and lived to fight for. Teeming crucibles of pioneer freedom. Frontier Town.
Say, I've just been wondering how many people realize the power of the printed word. Of course, maybe you're wondering, too. Maybe you're wondering how come a frontier town lawyer like me, Chad Remington, should feel he's entitled to get up on a soapbox about the printed word, newspapers, and the power of public opinion. Well, like all lawyers, perhaps I'd better present my brief and see if I can't convince you just how important newspapers can be to a raw, tough territory like the frontier. Not too long ago, I received one of those infrequent telegrams signed by an old friend of my father's, Ike McAuliffe, who prints and publishes the greatest little newspaper in our part of the country, the Independent. Ike told me he was in trouble, intimating bad trouble, trouble that might need the advice of a lawyer, and I gathered a good deal more. So, mustering out that ex-medicine man, Cherokee O'Bannon, who runs the livery stable over which I have my tiny office, we started out for the toughest, most rowdy, and largest town any place west of Abilene, Dobie City, on two of the least spavined horses from Cherokee stable.
Dad, my bat-brained barrister, would you be so kind as to answer a question for me?
Now, look here, O'Bannon. If it's anything to do with stopping at a barrel house before we get to Dobie City, the answer is a definite no.
And you may be an attorney, my boy, but you're certainly not a mind reader. First off, should I choose to titillate my tonsils, I have a small flask of my genuine Cherokee Indian rattlesnake oil with me. And second, that was not the question I was about to...
Whoa, rein up, Cherokee.
What compounded corruption was that?
Well, there wasn't a bee or a blue-tailed fly. And I think if you'll look to your left and see the gentleman who's approaching us with a Winchester in his hands, you'll have your answer.
To my... Billy Blue Blazes, Chad. That is what is known in circles I no longer frequent as one tough-looking varmint.
If you're just out for some target practice, mister, you got 2 more shots coming. There's 3 for a nickel.
I haven't had to practice with this rifle for 25 years. I can hit any target I aim at any time.
Well, then I take it your shot wasn't meant to hit either one of us, but was just a friendly little greeting, huh?
Yeah, you might say it was friendly, because I'm here to give you some very friendly advice. Turn them cayuses around and head back where you come from.
Have you the audacity to stand there and think that you own this country?
Partner, I don't have to think. I know what I'm talking about, and I'm telling you to slope.
Well, I've found you can argue with a judge and argue with a jury, but you never get very far arguing with a Winchester that's aimed right at you.
Dad, you mean to say that you're going to let this barrel-chested behemoth dictate to us?
No, Cherokee, I mean I'm going to see that rifle barrel gets pointed somewhat...
That was his story. You bulldogged him like a yearling calf.
Friends, you better let go of that rifle before something snaps. Now, get up on your feet.
Remington, now you are in trouble.
Remington? You hear that, Cherokee? This wasn't an accident. He was waiting for us.
You try going to Dobie City, and you'll find other people waiting for you. The doctor and the undertaker.
I'm afraid we won't need either one of them. I carry our embalming fluid right along with me.
Who sent you out here? Who put you up to this? Well?
Certainly sounds as dumb as he looks.
I'm waiting for an answer.
And you got an awful long wait coming, because I ain't...
Hey, look out! Hey, excellent, Chad. Just proves the validity of the old saying. The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Cherokee, I think we'd all be better off if you lend me a hand and help tie this critter up. I'd like a few hours in Dobie City before he gets back and reports to whoever it is that doesn't want us there. It didn't take us long to get to Dobie City after that, and to find Ike McAuliffe in the office of the Independent. Ike's story was a strange one. Strange and mostly baffling.
Chad, I know it doesn't make any sense, but that's the way it is. This other newspaper, this new one, isn't too far from putting me completely out of business.
Cough, I can't understand how this other paper... What's its name again?
The Dobie Democrat.
I can't understand how the owner not only can get these news items that you say are yours exclusively, but after getting them, how he gets them printed and his paper published before you do.
If Ike knew the answer to that, Cherokee, I'm sure he wouldn't have telegraphed to me.
Now, take the cattle prices that I supply every week. I started that several years ago, and it's a costly proposition. However, in cattle country like this, it's a real service to my readers to know what the prices are in Omaha, Kansas City, and the other big markets.
It certainly is. Tells the ranchers where they can drive or ship to get the most money for their stock.
But how do you get these prices, Mr. McCauley?
Well, I have 6 men, one in each of the 6 large stockyard centers. And each Thursday night they telegraph me the prevailing prices at the close of business for the week.
And your competitor, this other paper, gets the same information at no expense at all?
And gets it published and on the street from 6 to 12 hours before I do. Chad, I'm telling you, the way my circulation is falling off, I can't stay in business just another 2 months.
Who owns or runs the other paper, Ike?
A fellow by the name of Jason, who moved in here only recently. And at the rate he's going, will end up controlling practically everything around here by the simple device of influencing public opinion any way he wants it to go.
Well, obviously he tried to influence us not to come into Dobie City. And it wasn't very public. That was quite personal.
Yeah, there's something very personal about a Winchester that's pointed right at you. Ike, the obvious answer seems to be that this Jason, whoever he is either paying for or stealing the information from someone who works for you.
And I sure doubt that.
You do? Why?
Well, first, I have only 2 people working for me, and I trust them implicitly. And second, how could Jason get the information out of my composing room and still get his paper out half a day before mine?
Yeah, that does seem to be a stumbling block. But let's get back to the people who work for you first. Who are they?
Well, my printer, Foley, he's been with me almost since I started publishing. And the only other help I have is my brother's daughter, Nellie, my niece.
Oh, what do you say? Young and attractive, no doubt?
Yes, Nellie's only 23, and she's real pretty. I brought her in here when my brother died. All he left her was dead.
How did that happen, Ike? I mean, you've always been reasonably well-to-do. Matter of fact, don't I remember your brother having been a partner of yours?
And he was until he started drinking and gambling. I warned him about it for years. Then, finally, I had to let him go. Bought him out. But when Jim died, I felt the thing to do was to take care of Nellie.
Mm-hmm. Are you willing to try a little experiment, Ike? This being Thursday, it's the day you get your telegrams from your stockyard correspondents, isn't it?
Yes, the wires should be coming in any time now.
Well, then, what I'd like to do after the telegrams get in is to change the prices before you turn them over to Nellie or Foley, or whoever it is that takes charge of them.
Change the price?
That's right. And if there is a leak here, Jason will get the wrong information and print it in his paper, which won't do him any good, and will prove to us that the leak is here somewhere in this building.
Well, I didn't telegraph you not to take your advice, Chad. So if that's what you want to do, I'll string along with you.
About an hour later, having hidden the telegrams with the real prices safely, we went back into the composing room and met Foley and Nellie.
Now, let's see if we can't get this set up and on the street this time before the Democrat comes out.
Uncle Ike, I know you think that Mr. Jason is stealing this cattle price information from you somehow, but I don't think he's the kind of man who'd do it.
Oh, really, Nellie? You know Mr. Jason?
Well, I've met him. He seems nice, real nice. And anyhow, why shouldn't he have his own men send him the prices just the way you're doing it, Uncle Ike?
For the pure and simple reason that, well, he wouldn't spend a plugged nickel if he could get it for nothing.
That's the way I feel about him.
Well, then you know Jason, too, eh, Foley?
Well, I don't actually know him. I mean, I've seen him like everybody else in Dobie City has. You can't miss him. Big 10-gallon white hat, checkered vest, boots embroidered with gold threads, smoking big cigars. No, sir, any money that one spends, he spends on show.
From your description, Foley, Mr. Jason sounds like he'd make a very successful medicine man.
Well, if we stand here flapping our jaws, the Independent never will get printed. So what do you say we go about our business and leave the newspaper to those who know about it, huh? As soon as a reasonable time had elapsed, I left Cherokee at the hotel and walked down to the office of the Dobie City Democrat. I wanted to get my hands on a copy of their paper. I walked in and up to the counter. There was a man seated at the desk with his back toward me, engrossed in what he was writing. From the loud plaid shirt, I gathered it was Jason himself. There was a small stack of newly printed papers on the counter, and as long as the man in the office hadn't noticed me, I picked one up. There were the out-of-town cattle market prices in a box on the front page. But not the false prices we'd turned over to Nellie and Foley. The actual prices that had been telegraphed in. This was quite a shock. Only the first shock I got in that few moments. Because just then the man turned around, got up, and walked over to the counter.
Yes, sir. Is there something... Well, Chad. Chad Remington.
Chip, what are you doing here?
Where would you expect the owner of the paper to be if not in his office?
What, you're Jason, the owner of the Democrat?
Mm-hmm, one and the same. And if the new name of Jason bothers you, a numerologist told me to change it. Said that's why I never made a successful lawyer like you.
You never even finished studying law.
Yeah, I know, but my clients didn't. Well, what brings you in here, Chad?
I came in to have a little talk with the owner of this paper. Now that I know it's you, I realize talking isn't going to do much good. Because as in the old days, Chip, we're again on the opposite sides of the fence. I got a feeling that before I'm through in Dobie City, I'm going to bust down that fence and wrap the rails right around your stubborn head.
Oh, is that so? Well, Chad, if you think you can do it, go right ahead and try. yeah, you just try and see where it gets you. Because I think it'll only get you stretched out right up in Boot Hill.
We'll return to the second act of Five Gun Final, our exciting frontier town adventure, in just a few moments. And now, Frontier Town.
I found it pretty difficult to explain the genuine feeling of shock I suffered in finding Chip, the owner of the opposition paper. Not only did it make the job a little distasteful, but, well, knowing Chip, I knew he was slick and smooth and capable. Of course, that was only part of my frustration. The other part was finding the little scheme I'd devised of changing the prices that meant nothing. And that Chip Jason's paper had the true and accurate cattle prices neatly boxed on page 1. My first impulse was to walk out of the office with the half-meant warning I'd given Chip and let it go at that. But I couldn't quite bring myself to it. I hadn't seen him in about 10 years. Not only was there a lot I wanted to say to him, but a lot I wanted him to remember.
You ought to sell your Blackstone and law library and go into the publishing business too, Chad. You can have the men who make the laws. When you're a newspaper publisher, you're the man who makes the men who make the laws.
You haven't changed a bit, have you?
No, praises be. That is, I've gotten a little smarter, I think. My philosophy of life is actually just what it was when we were studying law together.
Yeah, I remember. That's how you got your nickname, too. Chipper. Nothing ever bothered you, not even your conscience.
How could my conscience bother me? I never had one.
No, I guess not, or else you couldn't do things like this. Publish these stockyard quotations.
Why, those quotations are the backbone of my success, a real public service to my readership.
I wouldn't care if you bought the news.
Oh, but I do. I pay a good price to get that cattle information.
Don't lie to me, Chip.
I'm not lying. I don't like to be called a liar.
No real man does.
You keep that up and you'll find out how real a man I am.
You're the last man in the world I'd want to look at over the barrel of this. But if it comes to a showdown, well...
You'd be making a mistake, Chad. I'm a pretty influential gent in this community. Too influential to trifle with.
But not quite influential enough to make me quit this case.
That's up to you. Entirely. Especially if McAuliffe has enough money left to pay your fee.
I'm not worried about my fee.
Well, if the old man does run out of cash, he's still got that niece left. If you know what I mean. You better get out of here, Remington. Get out. And fast.
And you better learn to talk like a gentleman if you remember how.
Goodbye, Chad.
Let's just make it hostile a Waco. And in case you don't remember, that means goodbye for now, but I will be seeing you again.
The life of me, Chad, I can't understand why you've got me chained to this hotel porch when we could be across the street in one of those places of entertainment.
I told you before, O'Bannon, I got some thinking to do. A lot of thinking.
He told me that what's-his-name was no good when you knew him years ago.
No, it isn't that Chip's just no good, but... Hell, he's always felt that a man doesn't have to work for a living. Just work enough to get a little money, and then that money will bring power.
I hope you're not going to let this... your former friendship with this gentleman deter you from trying to clean this up.
You ought to know me better than that. How can you clean something up when you don't know where he's getting the information? I thought surely that changing the figures in the telegrams today would...
Well, go on, go ahead.
Cherokee, look. Across the street.
Across the... Well, I'll be blamed. Isn't that Nellie, Ike McAuliffe's niece?
Sure is. And the gentleman she's with, who's holding her arm so closely, is Chip Jason. Come on, Cherokee. We're going to follow those two, and after Chip takes her home, we're having a little talk with Miss Nellie. A mighty serious talk.
I don't care what you say. Chip Jason's been the only person who's been decent to me ever since I've gone to work in this town.
My dear Miss Nellie, you mean to stand there with your sweet little face looking angry? Tell me you think it's wise to consort with someone like this Chip Jason after all your Uncle Ike has done for you?
Uncle Ike. The only thing he's done for me is to make me work for the money which really belonged to my father anyhow.
Doggone it, Nellie, you shouldn't even think things like that, let alone say them.
What right have you got to tell me what to do? Uncle Ike or not, what I do with my life after I get through working for that $12 a week he so magnanimously pays me is my own business.
No one's life is their own business, Nellie, particularly when there's a sharpshooter like Chip Jason involved. Now, if you...
Leave me alone. Do you hear me? Leave me alone.
That girl got a temper.
She certainly didn't want to talk about it, did she?
But you, if you were selling your uncle out?
Now, look, you old charlatan, there's not one shred of proof that she's selling out anybody. If she happens to be, at least she's admitted her motive. Somehow she seems to be very bitter about Ike being forced to buy out her father.
Well, then...
If Jason is getting the information from Ike's composing room, it still leaves Mr. Foley to check up on, if we want to be positive.
Foley? How do you propose to do that?
I got a very unintelligent idea.
Oh?
That, you're going to like it.
Am I?
If Mr. Foley's like any of the printers I've ever known, then he's in one of the 5 saloons in town drinking.
Why didn't I become a printer?
So I'm going to advance you $10 and turn you loose to find Foley and buy him some drinks.
Hallelujah. Tonsils, curb your impatience. Sucker is at hand.
I said to buy drinks for Mr. Foley. You've got to abstain yourself so you'll be able to pump Foley for whatever information you can get out of him.
That, sir, is not only placing Satan behind me, but in front of me and all around me. And hero that I am, I'm no man to fight off 8, Satan.
Now, you better do as I tell you, Cherokee, because if you start imbibing, your head'll be so big in the morning I'll have no trouble hitting it with both of these fists. Now, go on, and don't drink anything but the chasers.
Bartender, 2 more to save. Now, what was that you were saying again, Mr. Foley?
Huh? No, I wasn't saying nothing, except he's to you. Here's mud in your eye.
Down the old...
Water. You want some water? Oh, here, we'll take mine.
No, thank you. I abhor water.
Oh, now that ain't healthy. Water's good for you.
Water may be good for the average person, Mr. Foley, but I happen to be a man of iron. Water makes me rust. Now, what was that you were saying again? Something about good old Ike?
Here's good old Ike. As fine a man as ever run a newspaper. And the finest man I've ever worked for. Now, then, let's have one on me, O'Bannon.
No, I don't think so, Mr. Foley. If it's all the same to you, I'll be going over to my hotel and floating to bed. Water. I abhor this stuff.
Well, I may be amused now, but I certainly wasn't then. In the first place, it was a little disconcerting to learn that Foley loved Ike like a father and had no motive for selling him out to Chip Jason. And second, after 6 glasses of water and 5 drinks of good bourbon slyly spilled in the brass receptacle at the bar, Cherokee was no man to share a hotel room with. You know what they say about a woman spurned? Well, Cherokee had a fury that was much worse.
And something else, Mr. Remington. Just for what you made me submit to, starting the 1st of the month, I'm raising your rent $5.
Oh, go on, you old fraud. That sublime sense of self-sacrifice you're enjoying is making you feel so holy that even a teetotaler like me can't stand you around.
I should get Satan behind you and help him push.
Now, are you sure that's all Foley said?
I've never been more cold sober in my life, and I assure you I've repeated every word he said verbatim. And since my brain is clear as it is, I'll save you a lot of trouble by telling you that there's no doubt Nellie is selling out her uncle.
I'm sorry, Cherokee, but while you were wrestling with Satan, I concluded it can't be Nellie.
Can't be?
Nope. 30 minutes after we gave Nellie the cattle prices to set up, Chip's paper was printed with the accurate information. There's only one way that could have happened. That Chip had access to the telegrams before Ike got them.
Can this be possible?
Well, we'll soon find out. Because in your precarious sober state, you're taking a horse and riding over to Acacia Springs.
Acacia Springs?
Acacia Springs. And you're going right to the Western Union office and send a telegram from there stating that there's been a flood which has closed Doeskin Pass and that any ranchers wanting to drive their cattle to the railroad had better pick another route.
But what do you expect to accomplish by that kind of a telegram filled with misinformation?
I expect to wind this thing up by tomorrow and get back home where I won't have to occupy a room with you moaning like the ancient mariner. Now go on, Cherokee. Get going. Chip Jason couldn't wait for his regular edition. He came out with a special edition with a banner line in 72-point type announcing the flash flood that had closed Doeskin Pass. 5 minutes after the paper hit the street, the town marshal had arrested the local telegraph operator. And armed only with his confession, I set out to pay one more call on my old friend Chip.
Where I get my news is my business, Chad.
Chip, you're in for a big disappointment. Because the only real news in Dobie City right now is this headline in the Independent. Here.
Publisher Jason arrested for fraud. Are you loco? This is an out-and-out lie.
Oh, then I suppose this is, too. This confession from the telegraph operator that he'd been taking money from you to give you all news information that came over the Western Union wires.
Why, that's a lot of... You were pretty smart, weren't you, Chad?
And so were you, playing up to Nellie McAuliffe and taking her out in public to make it appear that she was giving you the information. That was pretty slick, too.
I should have known you'd have figured that. But there's only one thing wrong with this headline, Chad. They haven't arrested me yet, and they're not going to.
You're right about that. They aren't going to arrest you. I am. And I'm placed... Chip, leave that gun alone. I'm sorry you made me do that, Chip. You went for your gun first.
I know you're aiming too bad. You said you were going to wrap that fence rail right around my head. The only thing you hit were my stomach and shoulder.
What made you suspect the Western Union operator, Chad?
I was bothered about how Chip got the news so far in advance of the time when Ike got the telegrams. But what cinched it in my mind was remembering what happened to us the other day on the way to Dobie City.
You mean about that gun-toter who tried to warn us to go back home?
Exactly. Since Ike sent me a telegram asking me to come over, someone must have had access to the wire.
Of course. Why didn't I think of that?
Because you were too busy wrestling with Satan.
Well, now that it's all over, I suppose there's no harm in telling you that I wrestled with him and won the bout. But I did it with a little trick.
Oh, so? What trick was that?
Well, Satan got me down once and knocked the wind out of me. Knowing I needed some stimulation to win the bout, I took 3 small slugs of bourbon while he wasn't looking. Then I got up and threw him horns, hoofs over hoofs, and right out of the ring.
What? The dickens you did.
The devil I didn't.
Frontier Town, starring Tex Chandler and featuring Wade Crosby, is a Bruce Ells production. Story and direction by Paul Franklin. Music written and played by Ivan Ditmar. Be sure to be with us again same time next week for another fine action-adventure story with your favorite young Western star, Tex Chandler. And now this is Bill Foreman to tell you that Frontier Town came to you from Hollywood.
Now hands that delicious and feel soft as your face with mild green fairy liquid.
The next hour is brought to you by John Paul Mitchell Systems, the world's leader in hair care products and styling tools. Visit www.paulmitchell.com today. The next hour is brought to you by John Paul Mitchell Systems, the world's leader in hair care products and styling tools. Visit www.paulmitchell.com today.
Driving a Formula One Lotus needs special training, but teaching people to drive needs special training too. Instructors of the British School of Motoring are specially trained. That's why last year alone, BSM had more than 250,000 successful pupils. If you want to learn to drive safely, confidently, and in the shortest possible time, just phone your local branch of the British School of Motoring.
Another colour with city dirt? That dirt edge needs mild green fairy's cleaning edge. Concentrates where powders can't. Right on the dirt.
Even on city dirt.
Oh, fairy has the cleaning edge.
Now hands that delicious and feel soft as your face with mild green fairy liquid.
We adore her, you and friends in a very special way. We adore her, nothing surer. You're the one that can brighten up my day.
This is the 1940s radio channel from the Rocket Classic Radio Network.
Unsolved Mysteries. The Borden case is undoubtedly without parallel in the criminal annals of America. It is perhaps the most puzzling murder which has occurred anywhere in the whole world. The perpetrator of this double murder was saved from the gallows by a most extraordinary chain of circumstances. Circumstances which perhaps would not recur in 1,000 years. Borden Place in Fall River, Massachusetts, was a house of silences. A house of moody, brooding silences brought about by pent-up hatreds, petty jealousies, niggardly dealings in money matters, and 2 daughters who hated their stepmother. A stepmother who hated with equal intensity her 2 stepdaughters. Even from the outside, the Borden house where it stood on South Main Street had about it an air of ineffable doom. The atmosphere of a place accursed. It is exactly 30 seconds before 11 o'clock on the morning of August the 4th. Bridget, the maid, finished with her morning duties, is resting in her room on the 3rd story. Mr. Borden is lying on the couch in the living room. Emma Borden is away from home. And Lizzie Borden, is standing on the back porch.
Bridget, come here.
What's the matter, Miss Lizzie?
Come down quick. Father's dead. Somebody came in and killed him. Don't go in, Bridget. Don't go in. Get a doctor. Run across the street and get Dr. Bowen. Is there anything wrong, Lizzie? Oh, Mrs. Churchill, someone has killed Father. Please come over.
I'll be over right away. The doctor isn't home. I left word for him to come. Miss Lizzie, where were you when this happened?
I was out in the yard. I heard a groan. The screen door was wide open. I came in.
Lizzie, where is your father?
In the living room.
Where were you, Lizzie, when it happened?
I went to the barn to get a piece of iron.
Where is your mother?
I don't know. She had a note to go see someone who was sick. It must have been in town, but I thought I heard her come in. I don't know but what she may have been killed, too. Father must have an enemy.
What's all this, Lizzie? What's it they hear about your father?
It's Dr. Bowen, and he has Officer Allen with him.
Oh, Doctor, in the living room.
All right. Now stand back. Come on, Doctor. No need to examine him to see whether or not he's dead. Get me a sheet, somebody.
How long's he been dead, Doc?
About 10 minutes. Still warm. Lizzie.
Yes, Doctor.
Where were you when this happened?
I was over at the barn.
Where were you, Bridget?
In my room, upstairs.
Did you hear anything?
No.
Were you asleep?
No. I've just been lying down for a few seconds.
Now listen, nobody could have killed this man the way he's been killed without making some noise.
No signs of any weapon either, officer.
Let me see your hands, Bridget. That's it. Turn around. Oh, nothing there. You, Miss Lizzie. Let me see your hands.
Me?
Yes, you. Whoever killed this man must have left some traces. And you were the only 2 people in the house.
There's no signs of blood on Lizzie. Not even inside her bodice. I've looked.
Bridget, you go upstairs and see if Mother's come in.
Not alone, Miss Lizzie. I'm not going up those stairs alone.
I'll go with you.
Oh, Dr. Lizzie. Oh.
That's Mrs. Borden?
Yes. I knew something like this would happen.
What? Why?
I just did. That's all.
Alan.
Yes, Doctor?
Mrs. Borden's been dead anywhere from 1 hour to 2 hours.
And he's been dead only a few minutes.
Yes.
Well, every one of you stay where you are. I'm going to search for the weapon. But neither Officer Allen nor any other of the many members of the police force ever found the weapon. Mrs. Churchill, from her window across the driveway, saw no one enter or leave the house. Mrs. Borden, the murdered woman, weighed nearly 200 pounds, yet no one heard a sound when the murderer felled her. Not a sound, not a cry, not a clue, but suspicions. Yes. Lizzie Borden lay in prison, staring at the whitewashed ceiling, hearing again and again the same words. Different voices, but always the same words.
Where were you, Lizzie Borden, when this happened?
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 The Superior Court of New Bedford on this day, June the 20th, now in session. Chief Justice Albert Mason presiding. All stand while the justice takes his seat.
Mr. Robinson, you may begin your closing appeal to the jury.
Gentlemen of the jury, you have heard the witnesses describe the sitting room in which Mr. Borden was killed. How the walls, the ceiling were splattered with blood. Now, gentlemen of the jury, almost 2 hours elapsed between the murders. At no time was Miss Lizzie Borden out of the sight of Bridget the maid or Mr. Borden before his death for a period of more than 20 minutes. How could she cleanse herself of bloodstains in that length of time? I repeat, how could she cleanse herself of bloodstains in that length of time? She could not. Now remember that according to the state, Lizzie Borden must have killed her stepmother about 9:30, got rid of the weapon, cleansed herself, and appeared before Bridget the maid before 9:45. Again, she had between 10:45 and 11 o'clock in which to kill Mr. Borden, again dispose of the weapon, and again cleanse herself of bloodstains. Impossible, gentlemen of the jury, impossible.
Within 15 minutes of Mr. Borden's death, Lizzie Borden was examined by Mrs. Churchill, who stated that there were no bloodstains on Lizzie Borden's person, not even inside her bodice. I have finished. I ask that you think carefully and seriously upon the evidence presented when you return your verdict.
The district attorney may address the jury.
Gentlemen of the jury, the defense contend that Lizzie Borden did not have time to cleanse herself after killing her stepmother. Now, that is something that no one can say. The medical testimony cannot and does not specify the exact moment at which Mrs. Borden was struck down. And Lizzie Borden may have had ample time in which to rid herself of the telltale bloodstains. In regard to the killing of Mr. Borden, I admit the difficulty. I cannot answer it. You cannot answer it. But, gentlemen of the jury, Lizzie Borden was the only person who could have committed the double murder.
And so I say to you, gentlemen of the jury, as presiding judge in this case, that if the state have not proved their case, then you must find for the prisoner and return a verdict so. You may retire to consider your verdict.
While the jury retire to consider their verdict, consider the case. It is not easy to remove bloodstains. Bloodstains can be removed more or less easily from the smooth skin of the face, but from the hands, no. Remember, too, that there was no bathtub in the Borden home. Do not lose sight of the fact that no weapon was found. No burned clothes were found, and the murderer must have been literally saturated with the victim's blood. Consider, too, that at any moment Bridget, the maid, or Mr. Borden could have walked upstairs and discovered the murderer killing Mrs. Borden. The jury have been out almost an hour. It is 4:30, and they file to their places in the jury box.
Are the gentlemen of the jury agreed upon a verdict?
We are, Your Honor.
Lizzie Borden, stand up. Face the jury.
We, the jury, find the prisoner not guilty.
A careful reading without emotion or favor of the trial transcript must convince any unprejudiced person that Lizzie Borden did not commit the double murder. Since this is an unsolved mystery, any solution is necessarily a supposition based, however, upon the known facts. A possible solution will be presented after you have heard from your sponsor. On 2 occasions previous to the Borden murders, the Borden home had been robbed of jewelry and money. Stray tramps had probably perpetrated the robberies, and remember that these gentlemen of the highway leave secret markings on walls and houses informing their brothers of the road that these houses are easy to rob, or perhaps a mark that tells that the householder is kindly and that food will be forthcoming. It is the morning of the murder.
Lizzie. Lizzie?
Yes, Mother?
I'm going to town to visit a friend who isn't feeling well.
Now, Mother?
I'm going to my room to dress first. Have Bridget wash the windows.
Yes, Mother. Bridget. Oh, Bridget.
Yes, Miss Lizzie?
I'm going to do some ironing. Will you wash the windows?
Yes, Miss Lizzie. I've got the water and everything ready now. I'm going right outside.
bolts for the irons won't be hot for quite a spell. I'll go to the barn and get the lead to make these sinkers for my fishing line.
A tramp hidden in the basement since early morning makes his way into the house. This is his opportunity for petty theft. The house is empty, he thinks. In the upper room, he comes face to face with Mrs. Borden. He silences her unuttered cry with a blow. Panic seizes him and he turns to flee. Escape is impossible. Lizzie Borden has returned from the barn, and tremblingly the murderer hides in the same room where his victim lies dead.
Here's your father, Miss Lizzie. I'm going up to my room for a few minutes.
Very well, Bridget. Oh, hello, Father.
Oh, hello, Lizzie.
Any mail for me, Father?
No, not a thing, Lizzie. I'm tired. I think I'll lie down for a bit on the sofa.
No, all right. I'm going out to the barn for a piece of iron.
The murderer, still hidden in the upper room, hears the door slam. He creeps downstairs to the living room, sees Mr. Borden on the sofa, and thinking he's asleep, tries to creep past him. Borden looks up, sees the blood-stained figure, but like Mrs. Borden, he is silenced with a blow before he can say a word. The back door creaks. Lizzie's returning. In a moment, the hue and cry will be raised. The murderer's only chance is to hide in the basement and wait for an opportune moment to escape. And so Fall River had an unsolved mystery. For the police, despite a statement that a murderer could have entered the house through the basement, didn't even look in the basement till the next day. And the murderer had, of course, made his escape in the dark of the previous night.
Sweet Trolley. The name you'll find on the most wickedly delicious desserts you could imagine. Each one is lovingly created to look as good as it tastes. Sweet Trolley. Delicious desserts from Bird's Eye and Walls. So irresistible, you can't help falling in love.
Well, come in, Smithers. What is it? Speak up, boy. Orange juice.
No, sir. New Kellogg's Rise and Shine.
Eh? Fiendish.
And look at this, sir.
No peel, no pips, and it's got vitamin C. Well, Smithers, I suppose this is it.
What are you doing, sir?
Thank you, Governor. Wife and 3 pips to support. Thank you.
New Kellogg's Rise and Shine. Now tastes as good as orange juice.
You know, cats have minds of their own. That's why we love them. They really do know what they like. Tibby. Tibby the meat lover, and now he's easy to please with Kitty Cat meat and liver dinner. All the meat he loves, and tasty liver too. It might have been cooked specially for him. And Tabby? She's happier than ever. She likes both the Kitty Cat dinners.
Now from Kitty Cat. Fish and liver and meat and liver dinners for your cat. Cats know it's good for them.
The next hour is brought to you by John Paul Mitchell Systems, the world's leader in hair care products and styling tools. Visit www.paulmitchell.com today.
This is Nightline, the line that's open at the right place at the right moment, and this is Don Amici pinch hitting for Walter O'Keefe. Here's our first Nightline call tonight. Groucho Marx and You Bet Your Life. And George, you tell us, what's tonight's secret word?
Ladies and gentlemen, the secret word is picture. Picture.
Really?
You bet your life. The National Broadcasting Company presents Groucho Marx in You Bet Your Life, the comedy quiz show transcribed from Hollywood. Groucho meets our first contestants in just 1 minute.
Hi there, this is Steve Allen, and I want to talk to you for a minute about retirement. Do you look forward to it? Well, that's great if you've had a busy life and the retirement is your own choice. But how would you like to be forced into retirement years before you began really living? Retired at 10 or 20, at 30. Retired by paralytic polio. That would be grim. Well, it is grim and tragic for thousands of victims of infantile paralysis. The victims of the years when polio's shadow fell yearly on the country, and today's Salk vaccine was only a scientist's dream. But there is hope if you help through the 1958 March of Dimes and make rehabilitation possible wherever rehabilitation is possible. Help bring back from a retirement they never wanted hundreds and hundreds of polio victims. Please join the 1958 March of Dimes today.
And here he is, the one, the only...
Well, here I am again with a chance for each of our couples to win up to $10,000. And if any of them say the secret word, they'll win an extra $100. George, who's first?
Groucho, Louise Squire and Ted Anderson are waiting to talk to you, so folks, you please come in and meet Groucho Marx.
Welcome to You Bet Your Wives. Say the secret word and divide an extra $100. It's a common word, something you find around the house. Louise Squire and Ted Anderson. Where are you from, Louise?
Memphis.
Memphis?
Memphis,
Can you sing the
Tennessee.
Memphis Blues?
No.
Well, in the interest of good reporting, I'd like to ask your age. You can answer any way you like.
Well, my driver's license says 37.
37?
Yes.
Could I see your driver's license?
Well, yes. Well, maybe.
That's a real woman. He wants him to hold the bag already, and they just met. Well, you must get pinched a lot. You have this pretty handy here, don't you? Oh, that's right, all right. It says age 37. And this license is official. It's signed by Calvin Coolidge.
That's the wrong one.
Oh. Where are you from, Mr. Anderson?
I'm an associate professor at UCLA.
UCLA. Is that one of those diploma mills that are under investigation? Dad, you say you're a college professor. Now, what do you teach?
Business forecasting, corporation finance, and a course for small businessmen.
Well, how tall are these businessmen? What is business forecasting?
Well,
is that any more accurate than the weather forecaster?
Yes, it's more accurate than the weather. We try to predict whether business is going to go up in the future or go down, and by how much.
Oh, I see. Well, with the dollar going down probably for the third time, what do you recommend that people do with their money, assuming that they still have any?
For myself, I'd buy probably common stocks and real estate.
Mm-hmm.
This is a personal matter, but...
It certainly is with me. Me personally, I have no complaint about common stocks. I made a killing in the market a few years back. That's true. I shot my broker. I didn't get him any too soon, either, because he was just about to commit suicide. Now, where would you buy real estate? Certainly not in L.A. Prices here already are completely out of hand.
Well, I followed 386 cities, and I like this area very much, and I'm very optimistic about land values between here and San Diego.
Mm-hmm. Do you own much property?
Oh, yes, 4,000 acres.
Where is this property?
Australia.
I thought you said between here and San Diego. You must have really got lost on the freeway. Well, you're an unusual couple, and I'd like to continue this, but frankly, I'm too scared, so let's play You Bet Your Life. Now, from our list of 265 categories, you selected sports. I'm going to ask you some questions. If you miss 2 in a row, you're out. If you get 4 in a row right, you win $1,000. Now, remember, we want one answer between you, so don't answer before you talk to your partner. Now, Ed Brown, Eddie LeBaron, and George Shaw all play the same position. What is it?
Quarterback.
Quarterback is right.
You now have one right.
Who was the first woman to swim the English Channel both ways?
Miss Chadwick. Florence
Chadwick is right.
You have 2 right, 2 more right, and you'll have $1,000.
Now, what woman was named 6 times as Woman Athlete of the Year?
I believe it was Babe Dietrichson.
Yes, it was. The late Babe Dietrichson.
You're almost there.
Probably the greatest athlete of our time. Now, what team was baseball's first all-professional team? It is still one of the major league teams.
Cincinnati.
Cincinnati Red. Say, is that what you do up in that college here? Sit there and read the sports book, huh?
You got 4 in a row right, you have $1,000.
Well, you want to tell us? You're too smart for us. As a rule, they don't win it that swiftly, huh? Well, you won $1,000. You can keep it in quid, or else you can come back later and try to double your money. You may even get a chance at $10,000. So go over there and sit down and think about it. And if we don't see you later, thanks for being on the show.
And thank you.
In just a moment, our second couple will join Groucho to play You Bet Your Life.
When the ice is smooth and the sky is blue and the skaters' waltz is played for two.
You make it Pabst, 'cause Pabst makes it perfect.
Yes, Pabst makes it perfect. Just as we always have ever since 1844. So next time, you make it Pabst, because Pabst makes it perfect. America's Blue Ribbon beer from the Pabst Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Yes, Pabst makes it perfect.
Groucho, I have Elfie Jarrah and Bob Brown waiting to talk to you, so folks, come in, please, and meet Groucho Marx.
Welcome to You Bet Your Life. Say the secret word and divide an extra $100. It's a common word, something you find around the house. Elfie Jarrah and Bob Brown. Elfie, are you named after Elf Landon or after a little elf?
You mean the little things in the forest dancing? No.
Yeah, gewiss, jawohl, yeah. And where are you from, Elf?
I am from Berlin.
Berlin.
Yes.
Kommen Sie from the western part from
Sure,
Deutschland?
I come from West Berlin.
The western Berlin,
Yeah.
huh? How long ago did you leave Berlin?
2 years ago.
Uh-huh. How old were you when you came to this country?
Aha! You like to try out how old I am?
Yes. You certainly have a suspicious mind, Elfie.
Oh.
Do you honestly think I go around prying into people's business and try to find out how old they
Oh,
are?
yes, you do.
Not in a million years. How old are you, Elf?
That's my sweet secret.
Well, you're charming, attractive, and youthful enough to be exciting.
Mm-hmm.
And old enough to be sneaky about your age. Now, your name is Bob Brown, huh?
Yes, Groucho.
That's an odd name. How did you ever in the world get a name like Bob Brown? Huh?
I had relatives.
Now, who do you work for, Bob?
Well, I'm a Superior Court bailiff.
Oh, well, that's a very good job, especially if you like to sleep in the daytime. Well, what exactly are the duties of a bailiff?
Well,
you know what a bailiff is?
No, I don't know what
Well, I
is
wish
a
you'd
bailiff.
explain it to me because I don't know either.
No.
What do you think it is?
Bailiff? What can I say? I don't know.
Well, couldn't you ad-lib something in German? Huh?
I never
Don't
heard
they have
it, sir.
bailiffs in Deutschland?
Maybe, but maybe it's not a verse.
A bailiff is the officer of the court, and he takes care of the various duties in the courtroom. When the judge takes the bench,
The judge takes the bench?
Yes.
You mean the judge is a crook, too?
Well, he doesn't take it very far.
Maybe he means Staatsanwalt. Staatsanwalt.
It's probably, is it a Staatsanwalt?
I wouldn't know.
You don't know?
No.
Bailiff?
Well, what else do you do besides being a Staatsanwalt? Ist das nicht ein Staatsanwalt? Ja, das ist ein Staatsanwalt.
Ja, das ist ein Staatsanwalt.
Staatsanwalt, eine krumme Draht, eine hinten her, eine große Schere. I do schönes, I do. Bravo, it's nothing really. I was just making fun, that's all. Now, tomorrow morning when you're in that courtroom, and the judge asks you what you are, you tell him you're a Staatsanwalt, huh?
I'll try to remember that.
Yes, and throw you right in the can. Huh? You say your name is Elfie Staatsanwalt?
Nein. Elfie Jarrah.
Oh, Gerard, huh?
Yeah.
Did you have a job in Germany, Elfie?
Yes, as an actress.
Oh, you were an actress?
Yes.
Well, I thought so. You're a very pretty woman.
Thank you.
Well, were you discovered on a stool in a drugstore eating sauerkraut?
No.
How does a girl get to be an actress in Germany?
Oh, we must learn about 2 years, and after we must pass an examination.
An examination?
Yes.
Huh? What kind of an... Well, what kind of an examination? Do you have to be able to read and write?
No, we must play about
Play about?
short auditorium.
No.
And you must be very good, otherwise you are finished. And you never be an actress.
Well, then you're a finished actress, huh?
Very finished.
Were you on the stage in Germany, or did you make
Yes.
TV commercials for lager beer?
Nice. It wasn't television.
No.
I play on the stage about 150 parts and on the movies
150
about
pounds?
20.
You don't look that heavy, huh?
Parts, not
Parts?
pounds.
You had 150 parts?
Parts on the
parts.
stage.
Oh,
yes.
parts. I thought you said parts.
And about 20 films.
Oh, movies.
Yeah.
Well, what were some of the movies you made, Alfie?
Der Kongress tanzt, der Storchstreik, die lustigen Weiber von Wien, Ehesanatorium. And then I play on the stage als Heidelberg, Cyprien, Lilo Fee, und als ich noch im Flügelkleide.
Oh, als ich noch im Flügelkleide. I remember that one very well. I saw that picture in English.
Yes?
It was called Marn Park Kettle in the Incredible Shrinking Frankfurter. Have you done any acting in Hollywood, Elfie?
Till now, not. I like to do it.
You mean you want to get in the movies?
Yes, I like to do it.
Well, that's unusual. Most girls that come out here want to be car hops. Well, how long did you say you've been in America, Elfie?
2 years.
2 years. Huh?
Yeah.
What are your impressions of the United States?
Oh, it's wonderful.
You like it here?
Yes, amazing was New York for me. And especially...
Amazing was New York for you?
Well. And especially I love the supermarket here because you can take anything what you like.
You take anything you want in the supermarket?
Yeah.
That's true, but if they catch you, you wind up eating in San Quentin.
I don't think so.
No.
No.
Usually I ask a girl from another country what she thinks of American men, just to be different.
Yeah.
Do German women compare favorably with American women?
Oh, they are very different, yes.
They're very different?
Yeah. We say from the German wives, they like Küche, Kinder, Kirche.
That means kitchen,
church,
and children.
Yes.
That's the 3 Ks.
Yeah, 3 Ks.
That's not so different here. The American woman's life is composed of the 3 Bs.
Yeah.
Bingo, bills, and beauty parlors. But you're a lovely couple, and I enjoyed talking to you. And Elfie, I hope you get a lot of jobs on television.
Thank you very much.
And in the movies. And you should be. You're a very attractive girl.
I hope so.
And I'm going to give you a chance just to show my appreciation to win a lot of money here tonight. I presume you took baseball since you just arrived here from Germany.
Oh, no.
Oh, you selected movies, old and new, huh?
Yes.
I'm going to ask you some questions. If you miss 2 in a row, you're out. Will you tell Fenneman in German what you think of him, Elfie?
What I think about him?
In
He's
German.
a good-looking man, a
In
handsome
German.
man. But in German?
Ja.
Oh, Sie sehen sehr gut aus, aber Sie sind ein bisschen klein. Ich denke, Sie müssten noch etwas warten.
You know what she said?
No, but it sounds wonderful.
Well, if you get 4 in a row right, you win $1,000.
Ach, schön wär's ja.
Yeah, and you want one answer between us, you
Yeah.
two, huh?
Yeah.
All right, who directed Lifeboat, 39 Steps, The Trouble with Harry, and Dial M for Murder, among many others? Talk it over.
Hitchcock.
That's right.
Hitchcock.
That's right.
Hitchcock.
Das ist korrekt.
Sure.
You haben die first one right.
Yeah.
Now, what is the name of the... What'd you say?
I was just talking to myself here.
Well, confine yourself to that. All right, who played the feminine lead opposite Gordon McRae in Oklahoma and Carousel?
Who played?
The female lead.
Liz Taylor.
Liz Taylor?
Gordon McRae in Oklahoma and Carousel.
Oh, in Carousel.
Who played opposite her? Him. Those. Shirley Jones. Now, Shirley, you should have known that.
Shirley Jones? No, I don't know.
Who was the feminine star of The Rainmaker?
Oh, Rainmaker, das ist Hecht Lancaster.
The feminine star.
Ah, feminine. The feminine.
The Dame.
Yeah, die Dame. I understand.
Lancaster?
Yeah, no.
No, die Dame.
Oh, die Dame.
Not the Dame, the Dame. Kennen Sie nicht die Dame?
I know. Katharine Hepburn.
Yeah, Katharine Hepburn, but the bell is already, well, we're going to give it to you because you are so nice.
Thank you.
You now have one right.
We're just as crooked as you are. Now, what British actor, why did you take this category? What British actor starred in Kind Hearts and Coronets, The Lavender Hill Mob, and The Man in the White Suit? A British actor.
And the white suit.
Man in the White Suit, The Lavender Hill Mob, and Kind Hearts and Coronets. Which, incidentally, is one of the greatest pictures I've ever seen.
Who is this?
Well, it was Alec Guinness.
Well, back to
Back to what?
one wrong.
One wrong.
Aye.
Okay. Now, don't get discouraged. I'm sure you're going to lose. Now,
We all did this before.
I got a lot of paper left here.
what song from Man Who Knew Too Much won an Academy Award?
Der Mann, der wusste zu viel. Das ist Hitchcock. But I don't know who.
This was a song from a picture called The Man Who Knew Too Much. It won an Academy Award, the song.
The song? The song makes, Doris Day makes a song about a child or
It's
something.
Que Sera Sera.
I don't know the title of the song, but I know she makes it, Doris Day.
You'd have to know the title, otherwise we couldn't do it. Isn't she cute, huh?
I can't know the title.
Elsie, I'm sorry you didn't know the title of that, but I'm going to give you one question so you can have a chance to win $100, $50 apiece. That's $50 apiece, huh? And I don't want any help because this is tough. What kind of an animal always carries a rabbit's foot? Well, no, a rabbit is right. Okay. I'm sorry you didn't win more, but thanks anyway for being with us. You were a very fine and nice couple, huh?
We'll find out if our first couple will try for $10,000 in just a moment.
Leroy, what are you doing, my boy?
A little scientific research for my English class.
Oh, I was always very good at English.
What's pronouncing stuff?
Oh, I was a whiz at pronouncing. Go ahead, try me.
Okay, Unc. How do you pronounce House?
H-O-U... Oh, house.
Absolutely correct. Now, how do you pronounce Horse?
H-O-R? Oh, that's easy. That's horse.
Fine. Now, how do you pronounce Hours?
H-O-U-R-S? Oh, Howers?
You pronounce it hours.
Oh, of course. Here, I got one for you. How do you pronounce NBC?
Oh, I know that one. You pronounce NBC entertainment.
You're right. No trick about that one. You can depend on NBC to bring you the best in radio entertainment of all kinds, from bandstand in the morning
to dramas in the afternoon.
And news on the hour throughout the day. And don't forget, Tuesday night is a dandy night to tune in Nightline.
That's what we're on, folks. The Great Gildersleeve. My uncle.
You bet. Every Tuesday night. Be sure to tune in on NBC Radio.
All right, George, we're ready to see who wants to get a crack at all the money. Will you bring out the first couple?
All right, Louise Squire and Ted Anderson. Would you come back, please?
Now, you won $1,000 so far. If you decide to try for the 10 and you fail, you wind up with a total of $500. What are you going to do?
You say.
We'll go for it.
You're going to go for the big money. Now, get together and pick a number from 1 to 10 and then spin this wheel. If any number besides the one you pick comes up, the question is worth $2,000. If your number comes up, the question is worth 10. Now, what number do you want?
You say.
5? Give it a turn.